Okay, so before we start the lesson, so we pay homage to the Buddha, Namo Tassa, three times. So as usual, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So, okay. Okay. So if if not noisy in the background, please unmute, yeah? If there is some noise in the background, you can mute it. Okay, Pam Pam, come in. Hello, Zoo.
Mingnava.
Mingalaba. Where is Harry?
Harrier Fußballtraining.
Ah, football training. Pam Pam,
Mingnava.
Mingalaba. Pam Pam ကိုတွေ့ကျင်လို့တဲ့ They want to see your face.
Uh-uh.
What?
Uh-uh.
Show me your face. We have a new student. Yeah, we have new student. Yeah. So beautiful girl, Pam Pam. Huh? Okay. So we have a new one. Hey, why disappear again? Poo Poo. Her name is Poo Poo. She's from Munich. Let's say Munich. Yeah, nearby Munich. Okay, Poo Poo. Here we have, no. The Helen and Sophia, they are Vietnamese from living nearby Hamburg. Tara and Heather, they are from Frankfurt. Swan Mima, he is from Denmark. Zuzu is not very far from you. Augsburg, Pupu. Yeah? Bamba is from Frankfurt. Okay. So in the group, I think there are 22 or 21 people. Yeah? 21 people. But now, how many? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, only half. Okay, so today we will continue to the new lesson. Yeah, new lesson. This is old lesson. Yeah, old lesson. Dara, can you answer this question?
At what age did the Buddha pass away?
Yeah. Who can answer? Who can remember? Who remember that? Who remember? Nobody? Eh? Sophia? Samima? Bamba? At what age did the Buddha pass away? Did the Buddha die? Unmute, please. Unmute.
80, I think.
Yeah, 80. Yeah, 80. 80. 80. Okay. Oh, who is disjoin? Okay. Poo poo. Okay. At what age did the Buddha leave the palace? Who knows that? Let me change the question. At what age did the Buddha get married? Yeah. Unmute and say. Unmute and say. You don't need to raise the hand.
At the age of 16.
At the age of 16, the Buddha get married. Okay? Take a note. Yeah? At the age of 16, the Buddha get married. How many children the Buddha has? How
One.
many children?
One.
Only one. What is his name?
Rahula.
Rahula. Yeah? Rahula. In Burmese, we say the Yahula. Yeah? But the correct pronunciation is a Rahula. Yeah? The name of the Buddha's son. At what age did the Buddha leave the palace? Who remember?
At the age of 29.
At the age of 29. Okay? At the age of 29, the Buddha left the palace. At what age did the Buddha enlighten or attain enlightenment? Eh? So quiet. At what age did the Buddha attain enlightenment? Hita, you know? Do you remember? Unmute. Please, everybody, unmute. Unmute. Do you know? Hita?
I
Oh,
forgot.
okay, you forgot. Now I repeat. That's why I repeat again. At the age of 35, yeah, 35, the Buddha attained enlightenment. Okay? So, okay, let me repeat. Yeah, let me repeat. At the age of 16, the Buddha gets married. Yeah, Siddhartha Gautama gets married. At the age of 29, he left the kingdom. At the age of 35, he attained enlightenment or become the Buddha. At the age of 80, the Buddha passed away. So that's a previous lesson we have already. Yeah. In which city did the Buddha pass away? That is not very important. Okay. So, uh, so here, Sophia, please read it.
According to the source, what is the estimated Buddhist population of the world?
How many? 500 million. Yeah. 500 million. Not very important question. Yeah. Just general knowledge. Yeah. It's estimated. Yeah. Not exact. Yeah. In China, Korea, Japan, Southeast Asia, like Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Sri Lanka, yeah, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, Hong Kong, yeah, in Vietnam, yeah, and some Nepal's. So that is um, the Buddhism you can be found there. Yeah. Okay. Uh, yeah. These countries. Yeah. Ceylon. Do you know these words? Who knows this? Ceylon. Who knows that? That is other name of the Sri Lanka. Do you know Sri Lanka? Hmm? Do you know? Do I need to show you in the Google map? Okay, yeah. Ceylon. Ceylon means Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Tibet, China, Japan, Mongolia, Korea, Formosa. or Soviet Union. Yeah. And other countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan. Yeah. Okay. So that's finished. Today we will go to the Isuda. Yeah. Isuda. Do you know that word? Suda. What is Suda means? In English. Suzu, do you know what does Suda means?
No, I don't.
You don't know? Who knows that? Suda. Okay, Suda is in Pali. It means discourse or teaching. Yeah? Teaching or discourse. That is Suda. So the name of the Suda today we will talk about is Jula Kama Vibhanga Sutta. Okay? Can you read Jula Kama Vibhanga Sutta? So today we'll discuss about that. Yeah. So um, before we start this, um, I need to tell you the background story of this sutta discourses or teaching. In the background, there is a young monk, yeah, like a Swami monk, yeah, maybe a little bit older than the Swami monk, young man Suba, yeah, Suba, how to spell that? I will, here you can find that name, yeah, Subha, Suba, his name, yeah, his name is Suba. So one day he approached the Buddha and asked the question about the cause of inequality among human. Inequality. So inequality, you see, you can look. So even in this group, yeah, even in this group, our face is it same? Hmm? Hida Dada, they are the sister, yeah, but they don't have the same face, right? And Helen, Sophia, yeah, they were born by a same mother, but their face is it the same? Hmm? No. And also, all of us have the different IQ. So, do we have the same IQ? You please. I'm boring. You please. Please tell me yes or no. Yeah. Do we have the same IQ?
No.
No. This, and also, do we have the same power? No. Yeah. And also, Harry, Harry, come, Harry, come. Come sit down beside your sister. Come. Yeah. Okay. So, and also, so in the world, in around you, you can see that some people die in mother's womb. Yeah. Very short lived. Some people die at the age of 5. Some people die at the age of 10. Some people die 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Some people live even beyond the 100. Yeah, but very rare. Yeah. So, um, living long or short also different. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So that makes the young monk Suba to raise the question to the Buddha. Yeah. So let me ask you. Let me ask you something. Do you also Yeah, do you also think about that? Why people are different? Why people are not the same? Have you ever thought of it? Hmm? Suzu, do you
Because everyone has different genes.
different genes? Okay, so you have thought about that, yeah? So you said because of the gene, yeah? Because of the gene, okay. And you know, in other religions, they they create a god, supernatural being, yeah? The the creator give or create differently. That is their point of view, their idea, yeah, their idea. So how is the Buddhist idea? Why people are different? Yeah, inequality among the human beings. Why? So that young monk Suba once think about that, and he went to the Buddha. He went to the Buddha and asked the question. Yeah. So why people are different? Yeah. So some people live long, some people short, some people are beautiful, some people are not beautiful, some people are intelligent, some people are not, some people are wise, some are unwise. Yeah. So he asked the Buddha regarding all these kind of things, all these kind of problems. Yeah. So let's look at it. Okay. No, can you start?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
I read?
Yeah.
In the Jula Gama
Vibhanga Sutta.
Vibhanga Sutta, who approaches the Buddha to ask about the cause of inequality among humans.
So I told you that the young monk Suba,
Suba,
the young monk
the
Suba.
young man
That
Suba.
the answer is not important. I just wanted to discuss you. Yeah. It's openly, freely, happily. Yeah. So don't be afraid. Oh, I don't know the answer. Yeah. So you don't need to shine if you don't know the answer. No problem. Yeah. Okay. So let's look the answer. Suba. So remember the spelling Subha. Suba, a young man who was the son of the Brahmin Todiya. Yeah, Todiya, the son of the Todiya. His name is Suba. Yeah, Suba. Okay. So who approaches the Buddha to ask about the cause of inequality among human beings? Yeah. So Suba approaches the Buddha to ask about the cause of inequality among humans. Okay. Helen, continue.
What was the
Fundamental
fundamental question Suba asked the Buddha regarding the human condition?
conditions. Okay, you don't need to answer. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah. So, what was the fundamental question? Suba. Yeah. Suba asked the Buddha regarding the human conditions. Actually, I have already talked about that. Yeah, do say smoothly. I show you the answer. So please read the answer. Unmute, please. Unmute. Unmute. You are muted, Helen.
Why among humans are some inferior
Inferior,
and some superior, despite
superior, despite all
all being
human
human?
beings.
Okay.
So we are all human beings. Yeah, we are all human beings. You are all human beings. So why? Yeah. Some are inferior. Yeah, inferior in intelligence, IQ, EQ. Yeah, different IQ, EQ. Okay, some superior. So that is the question or the problems of the super. Yeah, he wanted to ask the Buddha regarding this problem. Okay, Swan.
What was the Buddha's concise initial answer to explain why beings are inferior and superior?
Okay. What was the Buddha's concise initial answer? So before the Buddha continue longer explanation, he gave the very concise answer. Yeah, he gave the very concise initial answer to the Suba. Yeah, answer to explain why beings are inferior and superior. So why beings are not equal, not equal, equal in wisdom, equal. I think IQ, EQ, that's enough. Yeah, not equal in beauty and ugliness. So why people are different? Okay, so Son, read the answer.
Beings are owners of their karma. Healers of their karma has their origin, their kinsman, and their refuge.
Okay, so that is the Buddha's brief answer. So the simple question is why people are not equal, not the same. Why people are different look, different IQ, EQ. Yeah. So that is the question, simple question. And the simple and clear answer of the Buddha is beings are owners of their karma. Yeah. So what kind of karma? That is we need to explain more. So the answer is karma. Because of the karma, we are different. Yeah, we are different. Because of the karma, you were born as an intelligent person. Because of the karma, you were born very dull, intelligent. Yeah, yeah, um, weak, intelligent, and uh, people are born because of the karma, born as a ugly person because of the karma. Some people are born as very beautiful, yeah. So very beautiful like you all, yeah. So I think all of you, why people, all of you here, so yeah, so cute, yeah, so beautiful. What is the reason? What is the cause? Yeah. No, no. What is the cause? Why you are beautiful, so cute?
It's because of the karma.
Karma. Okay. Yeah. So all of you the same. Yeah. So and also not only the beautiful, but also the intelligent. I see all of you are very intelligent. So why? If someone asks you why, because of the karma. The cause is karma. Yeah. So we still need to explain and discuss a lot about it later. So this is the Buddha's concise or brief answer. And hairs of their karma. Yeah, hair. Yeah, higher. Yeah, hairs of your karma have karma as their origin. The origin is the karma generates, yeah, the current situation of the beauty or ugly or intelligent or not intelligent, and their kinsmen and their refuge. Okay, so that is the brief answer of the Buddha. Okay, Zuzu, please continue.
In the context of the Blue Dent
Chula Kama Vipanga Sutta.
Yeah. What force separates being into inferior and superior states?
Okay. What do you think? So we have already talked about that. What force separates beings into inferior and superior states? So anyone want to say something openly, freely, wrong answer, right answer, it doesn't matter. What forces? Only one, only one. Eh, Suzu?
Maybe karma?
Yes, that's it. That's it. Karma. Yeah. So some questions are repeated. Yeah. Okay. What forces separates beings into inferior and superior? So, like I said before, a moment ago, ugly, beauty, intelligent, not intelligent, wise, unwise, yeah, successful, not successful, so wealthy, poor, so everything, yeah, for everything, the gamma force separates beings like that. Okay, so let's look at this is a karma actions, yeah. So here, what we need to talk about is what is karma. Karma means actions. Yeah, karma means action. Okay, Dada, very easy one.
According to the Sutta, what action leads to a short life?
Okay, do you want to answer? Do you want to answer? What action leads to a short life? Now we are going into the detailed explanation of the karma from this starting from this question. Yeah, starting from this question, the Buddha start explaining a little bit more detail of the questions of the Suba. So what do you think, Dada? What action leads to short life? So anyone who wants to, do you have any idea to say? Short life. Have you ever heard from your head?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe if you kill someone,
Yes, yes, yeah, yes. If you kill someone, if you harm other living beings, if you make a lot of cruelties towards other living beings, not only human beings, but also any any animals, yeah, even small insects. According to the Buddhist teaching, the Buddha says we should not kill or we should not make harmful to other any single living beings, including very tiny insects. Unlike other religion, in other religions, so for example, I have read the Bible, yeah, Bibel in German, yeah, Bible, and that God created animals to eat and to play with them. So you can kill freely, no problem. You don't need to compassionate towards animals according to their teachings. Yeah, but some people they have a compassion towards the animal. But according to their text, God created animals to eat and to play with. Yeah, but according to the Buddhist teaching, there are no single human beings that we should kill, that should be killed. Yeah. So if you kill living beings, all living beings, or if you make annoy, or if you make harmful to other living beings, you will have a short life. Okay, so now a moment ago I told you that some people die in mother's womb. Some people die at the age of 5, 10, very young. Some people die 80, 90, 100. So, what determines, what decides why people are different? So, if a person dies at a very early age, very young age, so what is the cause? What is the general cause? The general cause is he might kill, or he might have made harmful towards other living beings. So that is the answer. Okay? So now you get a one answer. Why uh, people are able to live long, but some people have the very short lived. The reason is, look here. Okay. This is whose question? Tada, yeah? Tada. No? No. Answer. No. Hida. Okay. Hida, look at. Read it.
The act of killing living
Beings.
beings, being cruel, having blood-stained hand, and lacking mercy.
Okay. So, if you are asked by a person at school, yeah, regarding this question, remember, there are a lot of people who wonder why people are not equal in age, or long live and short live. Some people die at the age of very young age. Some people die, yeah, and 80, very long live. So the reason, yeah, what the Buddha point out is the act of killing living beings, being cruel, yeah, being cruel, having blood-stained hands, and lacking mercy. So we should have mercy towards all living beings. Yeah, not only human beings, but also all human beings, including the tiny insects. Okay, here the finish and the da.
What is the result of abstaining from killing and instead being merciful and compassionate towards all living beings?
Okay, what is the result of abstaining? Yeah, abstaining. Do you know abstaining? Abstaining means avoiding. Avoid, you know? Avoid means, yeah, without doing, yeah, abstaining, avoiding from killing, yeah. So what is the result of abstaining from killing? So you don't kill anybody, you don't make harmful anybody. So what is the possible result? And next, instead, being merciful, yeah. So you don't kill anybody, you don't make harm other living beings. What is the result of it? So instead, you are so merciful. Yeah? You are so merciful towards your sister. What are you laughing at? Yeah? What?
I know the answer.
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. I'm a little bit explaining, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you are merciful and you are compassionate towards your sister, your parents, your grandparents, and your friends, towards all living beings. Okay, what is the answer?
A long life.
Yes, you're so intelligent. You're so intelligent. It's a long life. A long life. So that is the opposite, yeah? The opposite. And if you make harmful, you will have a short life. If you are merciful, if you are compassionate towards all living beings, you will have a long life. Okay. Poo Poo?
What unwholesome practice involving hands, stones, sticks, or weapons leads to having many illnesses?
Okay, so let me clarify a little bit. What unwholesome? What is unwholesome? But because among here, some some may not know these words. Unwholesome. What is unwholesome? Unwholesome means evil. Yeah, evil, not good. Yeah, wholesome is good. Unwholesome is evil or not good. So what evil practice involving hands, stones, sticks, or weapons leads to having many illness? So do you want to see the answer or okay? We'll look at the answer. Who? Reach.
The practice of harming or tormenting other beings.
Yeah. So the practice of harming or tormenting other beings. So then, what kind of um what kind how yeah how we make a harmful other living with the hands sometimes, with the stone, with the sticks, with the weapons. Yeah. So if you make if you do this kind of actions, then you will have many illness, many disease. Yeah, many disease. So if you want to be healthy person, you have to avoid harming other living beings. Okay, bam bam. Bam bam.
What is the wholesome practice that leads to being free from illness? I think fighting.
Eh?
I don't know. Fighting.
No. Wholesome.
Mm.
Wholesome is good. What is the good action, good practice to be free from illness? So this is the opposite of the previous question. So avoiding harming other living beings and having the compassion, having the mercy towards all living beings. So that might be answer. That must be answer. So look at that and read it. Hey, Pampa. Huh? It takes long.
Abstaining from harming other beings with hands, stones, sticks, or weapons.
Okay, so the key is abstaining from harming other beings. So if you abstain or if you avoid or if you don't make harm other beings, you can avoid illness, many illness, disease. So if you have the compassion towards other living beings, it means you will be healthy. Yeah, you will be healthy. So anyone left to answer? Sophia, Helen, finish, yeah? Okay, so today I will stop here. Yeah, I will stop here. Next, after weeks, we'll continue from here. Yeah, so number 8, number 9. Yeah, number 9. Okay, so I wanted to repeat, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, what is it? Re or how to start from? Okay. Yeah. So in this story, yeah, in this sutta, in this story, in this discourse, who asked the question about the karma? Who? Hey, forgot it?
A young man named Suba.
Suba, yeah, Yemen name Suba. Okay, so I repeat because I want you to remember. Yeah, Suba. Okay, so he asks about the inequality of the beings. Yeah, not only human beings but also all living beings, even the dog. Yeah, so even we say the dog as it's the same equal, but even the dog they don't have the same quality. They don't have the same IQ, EQ. They don't have the same look. Different. Yeah. So regarding all these kind of inequality, Suba asked the Buddha, but according to the Buddhist teaching, the key answer is karma. Yeah, karma actions because of the karma. So in everyday life, uh, all of you have the different reactions. Yeah, at school, at home. Yeah, different way of speaking, different way of walking, different way of acting. So, so depends on how you how are your actions, and the results also different. So that is the general overview of the karma theory of karma teachings of the Buddhism. Yeah. So next week we will continue from the ninth question. Yeah, because my throat also not normal, so that's why I let's stop here for today. So we'll continue after weeks. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That are not finished chewing. Huh? Huh? Not finished chewing.